Okay guys, in today's video, as it were, I'm going to talk about the biggest sticking point men have in regards to getting good with women, you know, just pretty much sorting out any area of your life, and that's bullshitting yourself. I can't tell you the amount of times, and I still do it. That's partly what inspired me to do the video, to help you guys and also to help myself as well. As I help you, I help me, which is nice. How many times have I bullshitted myself out of doing things, or convinced myself, or I've rationalized why I can't do something? Now let me give you a quick example. I'll go back to when I was in a really bad place, and I was about age 22 to 23, and I was unemployed, and I've said it in my other videos, and I'm not looking for sympathy. I was really depressed, I was very angry, very pissed off, but any time I made an attempt to change it, I found an excuse. And my insecurity was so bad, I even remember a friend saying to me, "Johnny, why don't you you know, set up your own business, or why don't you go look for a job?" And I got massively aggressive. I attacked him, and that was because I know deep down what the truth is. I know that this is the reason why I'm not doing well in life, because, you know, for example, I'm not looking for work, I'm not getting off my arse, but I'll find all types of reasons. And here's some of the reasons here of the excuses I used to use, and you might recognize them. It's not the right time. I'll do it another day. It's raining outside, or I didn't get enough sleep, or there's no fucking jobs in London. There's no jobs. You know, they give the jobs to other people, but not to me. All these types of rationalizations and excuses, and deep down you know they're not true. You know there's loads of jobs around, hence, let's switch over. Guys say stuff like, "There's no women in my city." It's absolute bullshit, absolute bollocks. There's women in every city. Now, of course, some cities have got more women. You could argue, you could beg to differ that some are more attractive. I'm not saying that, but you can. There's always a way. I don't know who said it, but a wise man said it, wiser than me. There's always a way. A wise man or a determined man will find a way. But people always find 50,000 excuses. When I'm teaching, I see this a lot, and I love it, because I always have to have a little bit of a battle with the student, and he thanks me after. And he'll say stuff like, he'll say, "Push me, Johnny, I want you to push me," because, you know, he's paid me to teach him, and he's paid me for my service and my trust and my promise. My promise is deliver results, get him the results he wants. So we'll be walking down the street, and I'll say, "Why don't you go and have a chat about her? She's nice." "Oh, no. I say, "Why not?" No, I don't like her." "Fucking hell, she's gorgeous. You sure?" "All right." Next girl. No, not now. I say, "Do you want to be here? Do you want to learn? Do you want to do this?" "Yeah, I want to do it. Why not?" And he's thinking of excuses, he's thinking of a way out. But once I push him, and he does it and gets the result, he's thanking me, saying, "Oh, please, keep pushing me. So what I found is, I'm not doing the video, and I'm not saying I got all the answers, because I still do it. I did it today before I come out. I try to think of a way not to do the filming. But I love filming. Filming is my passion. But I said, "I've been out last night, I've been drinking, I'm tired," which is true. But that's bullshit, because once I get here and I start talking, I love filming, I love doing these videos, and I get rid of the excuse. So one of the ways I've done it is, I just do a little bit of what Eckhart Tolle teaches. When these excuses come up, I observe it, I look at it, almost like it's a separate person from me. So if I say, for example, I don't know, I want to do a project in a few weeks, I want to travel, and then the voice comes in, a fear comes up, because with the excuses there's always a fear. So you know, insecurity, fears, these things are all sort of together. And I'll be like, "No, it's not the right time, do it in a month's time, when you've got a bit more money saved, then you can travel." And then I'll say, "Now hang on a minute, let me look at that. Is that really true? I can afford it, I've got the money to go and get on a plane and travel somewhere. Number two, I can find the time, it's only a day in my life, so what's the excuse?" And I'm like, there's no excuses. But what it is I think we like bullshitting ourselves because we get away with it. And guys do this all the time. They're writing on videos saying that, "Oh, fucking women are horrible, I can't get results, I'm this, I'm that." But they're finding so many excuses, but they're not taking action, not doing it. And now I can sit here and do a video like this because I'm someone who's made the changes. So I've been the bullshitter, and I've bullshitted myself, I've bullshitted other people, but I've gone out there and I've made the difference. Once you do it, you think it's so easy, why didn't I do it before? Another example, I wanted to join the gym when I was 20 because I had a lot of anger in me. I needed to channel it. And I said, before I go to the gym, I'm gonna get strong, I'm gonna practice on the pads. But it's so stupid because I didn't have the technique, I didn't have the stamina, I didn't have the, you know, the capacity to be disciplined. I have to get in the gym and get around experts to teach me. But I was afraid of going to a new environment, so I was putting it off. And my rationalization was, let me practice the pads in my house before I go to the gym. But that's bullshit, because I'm never gonna get the experience like being with professionals or a coach. So I finally realised enough of the fucking bullshit. I watched a lot of boxing videos at the time. I love my boxing. I got down to the gym. I'm gonna be honest, I was fucking terrified. I was on the train, I was nervous. You know what I mean? I felt like I had to run to the toilet. But as soon as I got in the doors, life-changing stuff. As soon as those doors opened and I walked through the gym, and the trainer looked at me and I seen people hitting the bag, I thought, I've done it. I got here. Even if I don't get in and spar the first time, even if I don't start skipping on the rope or hitting the bag, I got myself down the fucking gym. Sorry my language, I'm passionate. I got myself down the gym, I've stopped bullshitting myself, and that's when big changes happen. So I want you to think about every time excuses come up, look at the excuse and ask yourself, am I being truthful? Because you're probably bullshitting yourself. But what's good is, there's 1,000 excuses, there's only one way. People say stuff like, what's the best way to approach a woman on the street or talk to her? Approach her. That is the way. But we look at the pickup books or seduction books and we say, well, the 55 steps to talk to a girl. When the reality is, you just see a girl you like her, you walk over and you say, hey, I like you, where are you from, or you know, whatever you want to say. It's the simple things that make the difference. But the excuses are so complex, they go back to, you know, childhood insecurities or certain circumstances you may have been in, or someone said something, but we can't let that hold us back. So, no more fucking excuses. When the excuses come up, find a way to go towards what you want. Now, I've said the exercise I use. When these excuses come into my head, I step away, I look at it like it's a different person, and I say, is that really true? So, for example, I actually want to start going out, traveling to other countries, and I want to do some filming. I want to, you know, I want to do some teaching. I'll be honest with you, for a fucking 1 year I've been putting it off. I've been making excuses. I don't have enough money. I do have enough money. I don't have enough time. I'm teaching all the time. I'm teaching boot camp. I have got time to my calendar. So hopefully, I'm going to take my own advice I'm giving you, and this year I'm going to be traveling around Europe, or at least one country this year. I'm going to film some videos. I'm just going to have a holiday and go out and see some of the world, because I'm tired of bullshitting myself, finding excuses not to do it. So, last thing I'm going to leave you is, when you start living your life like this, I'm not just saying it because I feel it myself from the change. You go from feeling unattractive to feeling attractive, to feeling powerless, to feeling powerful, to feeling purposeless, to feeling purposeful, and everything just sort of fits into place, and you start being able to make decisions. People want to be around you, people want to be around leaders, and people make decisions. I'm not going overboard, I'm not trying to be a control freak, but you become a better man for it. And yes, women are attracted to it. So, last tip I'm going to leave you. Here's an analogy. You're on your way to a date with a girl, and you know, she's invited you somewhere. It happened to me. She said, hey, do you want to come dance with me on the next day? And you're afraid to dance, because this is a situation I was in. And the voice comes in, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't dance, I'm going to get embarrassed. You say, up, get down to the dancing place, get yourself in there. Even if you fuck up, doesn't matter. You stop making excuses. Like and subscribe, enjoy the process, and please go and, you know, make things happen. Bye.